Welcome to another edition of In the Tank with Fish, but no fish today. This is On the Field with the High Wheelers. Yes, the High Wheelers, the new professional baseball team coming to Yuba Sutter, and it is going to be an amazing season. I'm John Cassidy, sitting in for the one and only Bob Fischetti. I've got Rachel and Erik here from the High Wheelers to talk about this upcoming season that starts May 20th. It's just around the corner. Now, I've been warming up, but I haven't been getting any calls from Coach Billy Horton.
Well, just, stay tuned. It's coming.
Well, he's calling me about furniture, but he doesn't want me out there on the mound. Anyway, that'll be subject for another day. Rachel, take us through how people get tickets because they're selling fast.
Yeah, go to highwheelers.com. You can get anything from single game tickets to firework Fridays if you want to see every fireworks show, to Sunday Fun Day, group tickets, season tickets, flex books, which are 15 undated vouchers.
Talk about flex books. So that is a great concept.
Yeah, so it's 15 undated vouchers, good in the general admission or upper bowl section. 15 of them. You can use 5 at a time, 3 at a time, 1 at a time, undated.
Well, that's so good for families.
Yeah.
Because somebody's got Little League, something gets canceled, something gets moved, somebody gets sick. Okay, I'll just use the vouchers tonight, and then the rest of us will all go tomorrow night, or how you mix them up.
Right.
That is a great concept.
Yeah.
I love that. Wow. Okay, Erik.
Yes,
this
sir.
Is MLB affiliated baseball.
Yes, it is.
All the standards have to be met at Bryant Field with all the amazing changes. $500,000 you're putting in there. Talk about the type of baseball and the level of baseball people are going to see for the first time in Bryant Field on a consistent basis.
I mean, no disrespect to the teams that have been here before. We've had some phenomenal baseball history in the area. This is the next level.
Correct.
This is single A unaffiliated baseball. You're going to see incredible baseball players who have either played in the MLB already or on the cusp. So phenomenal talent on the field all the way across the board, backed up by an incredible coaching staff who won it last year, obviously.
Yes.
And Billy, our manager, was also won Coach of the Year the previous 2 seasons. So phenomenal staff all the way around. You're going to love the field.
Well, and for people here that are baseball people in Yuba Sutter, they all remember the last name Davenport.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
And that I grew up, Jimmy Davenport was one of my, because I played third base, he was one of my idols, longtime Giant and player and manager. And then his son Gary, an incredible player, played professional baseball. And Gary's one of the assistant coaches.
Yes, sir.
And that'll be right here on Bryant Field, which is amazing. The rest of the staff is incredible. Many of them have been affiliated with the Giants. Obviously, Billy Horton played for the Giants in 2012 during the World Series year that year. And his track record as a coach is undeniable. I mean, he worked for the Giants as well. So you're talking Major League Baseball right here in Yuba Sutter. And these players are, the best that haven't quite made it yet to the major leagues.
Right.
Correct.
So people don't know that during the pandemic, the MLB draft cut their draft by how many rounds?
20 rounds.
20 rounds.
Yeah.
So these are guys that were right on the cusp of going.
Right.
So you're going to see high-level baseball, and kids, they're right there.
Right.
So let's get them there.
Well, in a national story, the Pioneer League became a big-time national story last year because of the situation with the Oakland Ballers, which we're very familiar with. They're going to be arch rivals down there
Yes, they are.
in Oakland in the Bay. But they actually put together a stadium, a 4,000-seat stadium, in about 60 days and got that product up and running. Obviously, a little bit of an anomaly there with the A's kind of leaving and losing the fans losing faith in the A's and helping the Ballers. But an absolute national story across the country about the Ballers and what happened and how that all evolved, and the Wheelers then end up winning the championship, not the Ballers.
That's right.
And the Wheelers
defeated the Ballers.
You defeated the Ballers
In Oakland.
in Oakland. Yeah, that's crazy.
Not to rub it in, but
We'll rub it in.
Just a little bit.
That's going to be fun. That rivalry's even more intense coming into this season now, obviously. And the Wheelers right here, a championship team defending that championship right here at Bryant Field.
Yeah.
So talk about some of the amenities at Bryant Field and some of the fun nights. Obviously, got the fireworks nights coming up.
Yeah, so every Friday we're going to have fireworks.
Wow.
Every Wednesday is going to be military appreciation in partnership with Beal. Monday, the team is on the road, so they're traveling. That's their one day where they're not playing. But you can come to a game Tuesday through Sunday.
It's awesome.
And see the High Wheelers in action. We are debuting our new merchandise shop.
Yep.
It is going to
The
be
Wheelhouse.
The Wheelhouse.
Oh, I
It's
love
being
that.
completely redone. We will have, they're already in. We've replaced all of the blue seats that are by the press box.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on. Time out.
Oh, yeah.
We actually tried to do that
Yeah.
a few years ago. We actually had a section or two of the Arco Arena that was being demolished, but it didn't quite work out. So congratulations. Those seats were so sorely needed to be changed because there was a lot of pain associated with sitting in those seats. I'll leave it alone. They were cracked. They were there for what I think 95.
Yeah.
They had some use to them.
They had some use. So.
Yeah, they had some use. Yeah. So that's great. Congratulations. Great move. Very smart.
New seats there. The dugouts are going to have new bat racks.
That's
helmet
great.
racks. The clubhouse is going to be new for the players.
Oh, yeah. And that new scoreboard thing.
And then there's a video
A
board.
real scoreboard. Yes.
Digital scoreboard coming soon.
That's going to be awesome. Yeah. You don't want to miss that opportunity. Again, to get tickets, you go to highwheelers.com.
Highwheelers.com.
Okay. So the next subject is a really big one, and we want to pump this out there. You get a chance to host a player.
Yes.
And I'll hold this up for a second. Right there. Hopefully Kurt can zoom in on the address there, and I'll let Rachel touch on this in a minute. But if you've never hosted an athlete, or like if you're a high school student of foreign exchange, you build lifelong relationships. And then if you really get lucky, that person you host ends up in the major leagues. And then when they come to town, you might get a chance to see Major League Baseball in a whole different way. But yeah, we have had close to 40 players come through Bryant Field that made it to the major leagues over the years. And with this level of baseball, even more at a higher rate, we'll have a chance to get to the major leagues. But if you would like to host a player, and it's a really fun experience, Rachel, talk about how that works.
Yeah, so you'll send an email to Rachel, RACHEL, at highwheelers.com. As long as you have a guest room and access to a bathroom and allowing players access to your kitchen, you can host a player. You don't have to provide them meals. You don't have to provide them a car. You just need to give them a place to stay while they're working really hard to make that next step.
Are there any other benefits you get as a host family?
You get 2 season tickets per player that you host.
Wow.
We are going to do host family appreciation events.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
And the benefit of just bringing someone into your family.
Yes.
It's life-changing.
Great point.
It's life-changing. I would not have the career I have today if my family did not start hosting baseball players.
And you did radio earlier this week, and I did ask, and I mentioned that to you, that these people end up maybe playing in the major leagues. Maybe they end up being coaches or general managers or in the sports arena, in the baseball business per se. And they may have roles or opportunities for you or family members down the road because you build these relationships. So Erik, I want you to touch on something. Billy Horton's the head coach.
Yes.
He's written 2 books. If you don't realize it, look them up. One of them is just released. Phenomenal kind of leadership, mentoring books. They're phenomenal. The reason he's been successful is he gets high character baseball players and athletes to come play for him. Talk about the type of player you might be hosting.
Yes. So Billy is a no-nonsense guy in terms of he expects the highest quality of effort and character. So everybody on our team from top to bottom, including coaching staff, employees, everybody is of that standard. And it's the same standard I hold as well. So these players are not only on the cusp of greatness, you're going to change their life, but these are great individuals to have in your home, great role models to be around. The whole experience is just going to be phenomenal for everybody involved.
I love that. Now, one thing I need to ask, this is a very serious question. You guys need to really pay close attention. We had a kind of a legendary individual involved as an owner of this team now. His name's Lon Hadamia.
That's right.
There's no truth to the rumors that Mr. Hadamia is trying to make a comeback with his baseball career.
I'm not going to just
he played,
dispel those rumors.
Played at Harvard, and
Never say never.
Wow.
Lon's got it.
Wow. Okay. You heard it here first, folks. The Lon Hadamia comeback. I think Lon is 55, 60, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
So
60 years young.
That will be the heck with the baller story.
Right?
The Lon Hadamia comeback.
That's
Could be the greatest sports story. It could be Jim Thorpe 2.0, whatever.
That's
George
right.
Foreman. Oh, this would be awesome. This would be incredible.
Yeah, come on, May 20. You never know what you're going to see.
Yeah.
We love Lon and his family. Longtime Marysville residents. Lon wants to leave a legacy, being an owner of this franchise, and all he's doing to try to make this happen here. Congratulations, Lon and the Hadamia family, because they are Marysville, and it's a big deal. And the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers are a big deal for him, and we're excited that Lon's back here really pumping it up. Yeah, he's the former Secretary of Commerce for the state of California, also quite a storied career, and he's involved in many business development activities here in this community that are going to make a difference going forward, including the High Wheelers. So,
absolutely. Yeah, we couldn't be more blessed to have ownership like that.
Yeah,
so,
you got
very
a great,
thankful.
and you have, let's talk about your ownership, because you have the Pioneer League group, is a
Yes.
phenomenal group of people. A lot of Bay Area influence there. A lot of folks from the tech industry. They're investing real money into making this happen, and that's another reason you get to a higher level. Obviously, you can't put $500,000 into a stadium that sorely needed some TLC. Even though the bones are great, the views are great, but just the things that happen over time as things depreciate. They have done a great job, your team, of getting it back to better than it ever was out there. And talk about that, the whole Pioneer League history.
Yeah, so the Pioneer League has been around, since the 1930s, I believe.
Yes.
1939.
So it takes its name to heart. So it is the testing platform for the MLB.
The testing platform for the MLB.
Yes.
Yes.
And you see specific things that have already come up, like the home run derby to end a game. There is no extra innings.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
So you get to the ninth inning.
Rachel got to experience this last year.
There's no 15 innings anymore.
No.
So let me get this straight. So you're in my case, your 4 and your 6-year-old grandkids love the game. You're in the 8th or 9th inning. They're getting a little tired.
Yep.
It's
Time to go
tied up.
home.
And we move right to a home run derby.
Yes, sir.
So
I love that.
each team will nominate a player.
Oh, I love that.
That player selects which coach is going to throw BP to them.
Wow.
And there's a time limit. And anything they swing at that's not a home run is a strike.
Wow.
You get 5 strikes.
Wow.
And if the first 2 guys tie it up, then you nominate 2 more.
That's so cool.
Right?
That is so cool.
And these guys can crack.
Yeah.
We're going to see some epic home runs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
What
We'll have to have our own version of the splash hit into Ellis Lake.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
In fact,
Ellis Lake could be a
we need to
There we
we need to
go.
name it. Maybe we call it the Fischetti Splash.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Fischetti Cove. Fischetti
Yeah.
the Spaghetti Cove.
Yes.
Something
Yep.
like that. We'll do spaghetti out in right field. We got to
it.
come up with our own name for that cove.
Yes.
That would
It's
be a
coming.
big deal.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's figure
Community,
that out.
we need the help.
You guys are going to
Help
have
us
so
out.
much fun. I mean, it's
a
just
blast.
incredible. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a great aspect. Anything else we missed on the Pioneer League? What they're doing for MLB as far as trying different things.
Yeah, so I mean, the Pioneer League, outside of that, we've got some other cool rule changes with if a ball gets past the catcher, first base isn't occupied, you can run no matter what the count is.
Wow.
So for little leaguers out there, this is a drop 3, right?
Right.
Third strike gets past the catcher, you can take off.
Right.
That's any time now. So and it's brand new. The pitchers are not too happy about it, but we'll have to see how that goes.
Well, then keep the ball out of the dirt.
It'll keep you on your toes.
It'll change from park to park. Bryant
Exactly.
Field,
We have a short
very
backstop.
short backstop.
Right. Correct.
Where we played last year down in Davis, very large backstop.
Wow.
So you'll have to adjust your
That's pretty
Very
cool.
your
interesting.
mindset a little bit when you're on the road.
And I want to be clear,
Yeah.
MLB means Major League Baseball. That's
Yes,
what it
sir.
stands for, folks. So
Yep.
this is affiliated, non-affiliated, affiliated Major League Baseball.
Right. And
at
so
the
as a
single
part
A
of
level.
that, I mean,
In fact,
you're
the
gonna
Ballers
see-
just played the Giants franchise, right? San Jose?
Yeah, San Jose Giants.
In an
Yep.
exhibition game.
Yeah. Yeah, and they loved it.
Yeah.
Crowd came out. And we'll look to do things like that in the future
Oh, sure.
as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Love
Yeah.
it.
We got to one up the Ballers.
Oh, no. You already have. You already got the big one, the championship.
That's
Yes.
right.
In the ring. I want to be there for that celebration this September again, by the way.
Yes.
So touch on again, because I know we need those host families.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And how do they contact you? And what are you looking for again for the host families?
Rachel at highwheelers.com.
Yep.
RACHEL.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this up
You can
again for
hold that
Kurt
up.
too. He'll get it. Yep.
If you have a guest room, if you have a guest house, anything, welcoming the players into your family.
Yep.
Bathroom access, kitchen access.
Yep.
Yep.
Guest room.
Good stuff.
Change
Yep.
your life.
Change
Yep.
a life.
Yep.
Change
And-
theirs and yours.
And high character kids from major college programs all over
Yes.
the country and
Yes,
Major
sir.
League Baseball experience
Yes.
in the minors. So you're going to get some really amazing people. And let me tell you, the road to the major leagues takes on all sorts of crazy paths. In fact,
it
Spencer
does.
Bivens, a pitcher for the Giants,
Yeah.
has come through these leagues. And he started his baseball career in France.
Right.
Yeah.
Yuba Sutter, Marysville's a little closer than France.
bit.
We go 30 miles down the road here. We've got the Athletics playing, which is a major league team, and the Giants AAA team, the River Cats.
Yes.
And right here in River City, we've got the High Wheelers playing some amazing baseball.
Absolutely.
Yep, awesome. So anything else I've missed that we need to cover?
I would say one thing. This is a community-based effort, so we've
Yes.
talked a lot about what we're doing, but we wouldn't be here without Valco, your cleaning service, 4J, your construction service, all the people that have turned out, and being such a great help in our community and getting us up and rolling. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to the community.
So last thing, because I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this, there are sponsorship opportunities and investment opportunities.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if you go online and look up the Ballers model, how the I think they raised $3 million, and I don't know what they did in the last round, but they want the people in the community to own these franchises,
Yes.
which is a big deal. And you can talk to Rachel or Erik if you contact the High Wheelers. They'll definitely get back to you. If you want to own a piece of the team, you have that opportunity.
100%.
You have an opportunity to be a sponsor at all sorts of different levels with all sorts of different benefits. But being a part of something, let me give you the greatest example of this, folks. The Green Bay Packers, okay?
Yeah.
They started out this way. They're still operate this way with individual shareholders in that franchise. Well, Green Bay Packers have done pretty well over the years.
A little bit.
And they're the NFL, the highest watched sport in the world, other than maybe soccer in England, but or in Europe. It's just an amazing opportunity to be part of something at a ground level and actually own it.
Yes.
It's pretty exciting.
It's
and those
amazing.
opportunities are available, right, Erik?
100%. Yeah. Erik, Erik, at High Wheelers, hit me up. We don't do cookie cutter packages. Whatever your budget is, we'll find something and make it work. Whether it's just throwing stuff out to the crowd during one of the games, doing a promo, having an outfield wall sponsor sign, something around the concourse, anything you can think of, we got you covered.
Yep. And folks, one thing I want to reiterate, I've been involved in all sorts of sporting events. I've promoted all sorts of things from NBA All-Star games to you name it. I've been around a lot of people in the sports industry. This group that's associated with these two people here are at the highest level. These are high character people with real money to invest, and this is something that's going to be here a long time. And we want to make the Yuba Sutter franchise the best franchise in all of minor league baseball.
Let's go.
And we have that opportunity here, and you could be a part of it. So please contact the folks here, Erik or Angela at highwheelers.com. And let me tell you, you're in.
Rachel.
Or Rachel.
Did I say Erica?
Angela.
Angela. Rachel, I'm sorry. It's been a long week for me. But anyway, Rachel and Erik will take care of you, right?
Yes.
You'll get it right.
Will.
I will get it right this time. You want to be part of the High Wheelers for all the right reasons. Jump, and get involved. And let's go High Wheelers this season. May 20th,
Wheels
opening
up.
night, Wheels Up. And also if you're around on Wednesday night, correct? There's the ribbon cutting at 5:30 at Bryant
5:30
Field.
tonight.
Is that
Let's
right?
do it.
Tonight?
Yep.
Tonight, yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anything else? Or we got it?
You're the man. We appreciate you.
Got it. Okay, we appreciate
Yeah,
you guys.
May
Thanks
20th, let's
thank
go.
you both for all
do
the
it.
hard work you're doing, and thanks for bringing the High Wheelers to the Yuba Sutter region. It will rock.
Absolutely.
All right, I want to thank Bob Fischetti for letting me sit in, and hopefully you enjoyed the show. And yes, get on that High Wheeler bandwagon, folks, in any way possible. It's going to be a heck of a ride. Thanks for joining us today on In the Tank Without Fish.